Hello everyone, I'm Vivian Newell and I am presenting on using artificial intelligence software in the workplace. I just want you to imagine walking into work and having AI take care of your schedule, run calculations, analyze large data sets, or even recommend design changes. That might sound fantastic and futuristic, but it's already becoming a norm in many workplaces, especially in the engineering field. As someone who's studying engineering and as future professionals entering a workforce that's rapidly changing, it's important for all of us to understand how artificial intelligence is reshaping careers and responsibilities in the workforce. So with that, today I want to talk about how AI is transforming the workplace, particularly in engineering, and why we need to use this powerful tool in a responsible manner. And I will cover this in 3 main points: the benefits AI brings to engineering work, and the challenges and ethical concerns that it raises when you do, and finally, how we can balance AI use with human creativity and judgment. Okay, so let's start with some of the biggest benefits of AI in engineering. And one of the biggest benefits is automation. It can take over repetitive and time-consuming tasks like scheduling, simulations, basic calculations that you wouldn't even need to write down to figure out, but you don't want to use the brain power. This gives engineers more time to focus on creative and complex problem solving. And AI also works faster and smarter, and according to Johns Hopkins University, more engineers are using AI to optimize their designs, reducing waste, and improve the maintenance systems, like detecting when machines might fail, and this would actually help us improve safety and save money, and it boosts productivity in industry. But along with all of these benefits and great things happening with AI in the workforce with engineering, there are a lot of challenges and some ethical concerns that we want to look at. First is job displacement, and then as AI takes over some routine tasks that you can do day to day that take up most of your workday, there's a real risk that some jobs, especially entry-level or repetitive roles, might disappear, and this is according to New Horizons, and it has already been happening in some industries and at some companies. There's also the issue of bias and ethical reasons. AI systems learn from data, and so if you put data in, it will continue to use that data and take that data and use it for other people. That is why some professionals, when filing for patents, can't plug any of their information to AI, otherwise they don't really have the basis to file a patent. And this can be really dangerous and have horrible outcomes, especially in fields of like hiring, healthcare, or criminal justice. Another concern is creativity. And as AI becomes more capable, there's a chance we may rely on it too much and stop thinking for ourselves. There is a great chance that most people, when writing emails, they just plug it into AI and they don't actually try and think it through themselves. And as Timo points out, that AI should complement workers and not replace our ability to innovate. It should be used for grammar checks, spelling checks, to maybe make things a little more efficient, but not to replace human workers. So, knowing all of this and the benefits and the challenges of AI in workplace, how do we move forward? Well, the first thing is responsible use. AI should support human decision making and not replace it. This means having strong ethical guidelines, keeping humans involved in oversight, and knowing when not to use AI. As again, the patents, don't use patents. It also means preparing ourselves. Engineers, employers, educators all need to work together to train people not just in how to use AI, but in how to think critically about it. I had a professor who had us all plug in a prompt into our AIs because he knew we were going to use it regardless to help us out with our homework. But he had us plug in a prompt that made it so if we asked for an answer, the AI wouldn't just give us the answer. But finally, we need to diversify perspectives. Different industries and cultures experience AI differently, and by listening to these different voices from a diverse background, we can create better, more inclusive technology and improve AI from what it is already right now. So, in conclusion, to wrap this up, AI is revolutionizing the workplace. It automates tasks, improves design, and boosts productivity, but it also raises real ethical concerns about job loss, biases, and ethics behind using it. And if we want to use it effectively, we have to use it responsibly, which means keeping human judgment at the center, always having people in the loop whenever using AI, always double checking what it does, because sometimes it doesn't do things correctly. And understanding the risks of what you're doing when you do use AI, and constantly asking how we can do better to not only improve our use of AI, but improve how it affects everyone around us, including an industry. Because in an AI-driven future, human insight, creativity, and responsibility will always matter. And even in a world of smart machines, it's our human choice that shape the future. And these are my references. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.